Optic Neurititis, How the Edgar Cayce Readings Helped with Blindness. A Personal Account. By Kathy C. About 10 years ago, at the age of 27, I suddenly lost the sight in my left eye due to optic neuritis. I went to 3 ophthalmologists, including the head neuro-ophthalmologist at NYU Hospital. I was offered only steroids as a treatment, which I was afraid to take, because my body is extremely sensitive, and I was concerned about the side effects. Fortunately, a family friend told my mother to get me to a chiropractor immediately. I was a member of the Edgar Cayce Organization, the Association for Research and Enlightenment, and I was aware that Cayce recommended chiropractic adjustments for all sorts of ailments, and that the A.R.E. had a listing of chiropractic members. I decided that I wanted to be treated by a chiropractor who would treat me with the Cayce remedies for blindness. http://worldwideweb.edgarcayce.org/health/database/data/catharup1.html 8 of 69, 10 hours 23 minutes and 44 seconds p.m. Edgar Cayce Health Database, Anecdotal Case Reports, Remedies, Products. I called the A.R.E. and was given the name of Dr. John Pagano in Inglewood Cliffs, New Jersey. I called him immediately, and he told me to come over right away. My mother agreed to drive me to his office, although she had always been skeptical about my interest in the Cayce readings. When we met Dr. Pagano, he told me that he had successfully treated a woman the previous year, who had been blind in both eyes for several months due to optic neuritis. Dr. Pagano told me that he could make me no promises, but he would treat me the same way he had treated her, according to the Edgar Cayce readings. The first thing he did was to take an X-ray of my neck. When the X-ray developed, he was excited to find that the deviation shown in the X-ray of my neck proved to be identical to the deviation in his previous patient's neck. He suspected that my spine was pressing on the optic nerve and cutting off the circulation drive. Pagano massaged my neck with his hands and then with an electrical massager to increase the circulation to the area. He then adjusted my neck in the area that Cayce said affects blindness. When I got home, I made a phone call to the other woman whom he had helped. She was very encouraging. I told her that the 3 doctors I had seen were pessimistic about my prognosis. She told me not to worry. She had been told by experts that she would probably never see again. Later that evening, I was excited to find that my sight had begun to return. After a week of adjustments, my sight was completely restored. I went back to one of the ophthalmologists I had seen, and told her what had happened. She examined me and said, "It's amazing, you're cured. I have never had a recurrence of the problem. Neither has Drive, Pagano's first optic neuritis patient." Since then, Dr. Pagano has treated several more optic neuritis and otherwise visually impaired patients with varying degrees of success. I believe that the adjustments were what helped me the most, but Dr. Pagano also had me try the following Edgar Cayce recommendations: L head and neck exercises, L potato peel poultice, L carrot gelatin, L glycophemoline packs, L roll towel stretch, a Dr. Pagano therapy, L castor oil drops, L healthy diet, L right thinking. Head and neck exercises. While sitting up straight, gently roll your head over to the left side, as if to touch your left shoulder. Slowly bring it back up and over to the right side. Repeat this several times. Roll your head forward and backward several times in the same manner. Then slowly roll your head to the right, forward, left and backward several times, in a circle. Then roll it in reverse order several times. Potato peel poultice. Make a paste of potato skin peelings from thick skinned potatoes. Include a little of the pulp. Place over your closed eyes for approximately 20 minutes. This helps to reduce eye strain. Carrot gelatin. Buy a bag of organic carrots. Grate them into a gelatin mixture, as if making jello. Be sure to include the top portion. http://worldwideweb.edgarcayce.org/health/data/catharup1.html 9 of 69, 10 hours 23 minutes and 44 seconds p.m. Edgar Cayce Health Database, anecdotal case reports, remedies, products. Of the carrots, including the greens, if possible. It is better to use the unflavored jello, because you don't want to pollute your body with sugar and artificial coloring. See healthy diet. Cayce said that gelatin helps the body to assimilate vitamins and minerals 6 times better than it would otherwise do, and that the vitamin A will be carried directly to the optic nerve. Glycophemoline packs. Soak 2 cotton balls in a 50/50 mixture of glycophemoline and water. Gently squeeze them out and place over each closed eye for approximately 30 minutes. Roll towel stretch. Roll a towel into a tight cylindrical roll. Lie down with your neck stretched over it. Make sure it's big enough to allow the arch of your neck to stretch out over it. Castor oil drops. Place 1 drop of pure cold-pressed castor oil in each eye before sleep. Cayce also recommended this for cataracts. Healthy diet. In general, Cayce recommended eating whole grain cereals or citrus fruits in the morning, but never at the same meal. He suggested they be alternated from day to day. At noon he recommended fresh raw vegetable salads, including many different types of vegetables, and soups or broths with whole grain brown bread. For dinner, 1 should eat a well-coordinated vegetable diet, with 3 vegetables above the ground to 1 below the ground. C. Food, fowl or lamb, not other types of meats. Please see the Cayce files on diet for more in-depth information on the subject. Right thinking. Cayce stressed the importance of the mind and right thinking in any healing process. Left square bracket note, the above information was used with the permission of the author who has provided this information on her website at http://worldwideweb2.fibernex.net/corano/blind.html right square bracket.